999, 1,000. Oh, hey there, didn't see ya. Okay, so I'm here to talk to you about the problems of obesity. So first off, we need to figure out what obesity is. So first off, we need to talk about what are the major risks that come with being obese. Okay, so one of them is cardiac diseases such as diabetes and also the increased chance of having a heart attack. Another health issue is the problems that put on your knees, such as which can lead to arthritis, as you are breaking down like the cartilage around your knees with the increased pressure. And also the last major factor is the mental health issues it can have on you as a person.
This map here that is up on the screen now shows the percentage of obese people we have in the 10 provinces and 3 territories in Canada. And out of the four of them are significantly higher obese rates. This shows us the significance we need to put on becoming more active and on losing more weight, and a range of mental illnesses including schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and depression have all been shown to be associated with
There's also an increase in health issues,
overweight and obesity,
like heart attacks, which leads to death. 2.6 million people every year die from heart diseases.
This increase in obesity in our society is caused by the increase in
caused by the increase in a sedentary lifestyle because of work, school, and being lazy. Like watching Netflix. To combat this, we can do regular exercise, like going to the gym, or we can go for walks with your dog or just out and walk around town. The ways you can do this is just by taking the stairs, park further from work or other places. Gary, shut up! Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to do a video here. All right, so when you exercise, you burn calories, and the more exercise you do, the more calories you burn, depending on the intensity, obviously. If you just go for walks, you're not burning as many calories as you're going for a 10-minute run. But, okay, so calories are pretty much like the energy you are consuming. So if you are taking in more energy than you are burning off in a day, your body stores that energy and it ends up going into fat. So if you want to lose weight, you have to use proper nutrition too and burn more calories than you're consuming. So if you're eating healthier, that should help a lot with that.
Statistics offer a clue to why people with mental health issues tend to have higher obesity rates, and people who are obese tend to have higher risks of mental health issues. As with people with obesity have a 30% higher risk of mental health problems.
Factors of the increased sedentary rate in every country in the world, and also the increase in obesity, is the problem it can have on your mental health. As you'll be less confident, and people always there's an increased rate of getting depression. In fact, people who have mental illnesses are 30% more likely to become obese. And people who are obese are 38% more likely to have mental health issues such as depression. And now, so if you work out, when you're working out, your brain releases endorphins, which is pretty much like getting a high. So whenever you go work out, you feel better about yourself every time because of the pump you're getting, as people who go to the gym call it, and it just makes you feel good. Now, I got Garrett here with me, who we both have been bigger in our lives, and we're just going to talk about how obesity has affected us. Because I know when I was bigger, I was always putting myself down, and I was always like, oh, I look really bad, I'm fat, everybody, look at all my friends, they're all skinny, and I'm out of shape, lazy, playing video games on my Xbox all day.
Yeah.
So I know it affected me a lot, and it still does. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna go bigger, and I lost most of my weight thanks to working out. But I just want to talk to you about also another opinion on how it affected you.
It's the same with me. Growing up, I was always bigger than my friends, and then I ran into Cam when I was younger. We grew up together, and we were both the same kind of person I saw in each other. We were both bigger, both almost outcasts amongst our friends, and growing up through the ages and learning about healthy eating and exercise, I was really able to combat those effects, and working out since even the smallest things are just running, working on quick feet drills for playing I'm a hockey player, so I wanted to work on quick feetness, and agility in that aspect. And just taking the small steps to fitness and health really benefited me. And in the last 2 years, I was able to lose 40 pounds of fat, and I'm getting heavier again by keeping my fat and weight off and gaining muscle. But being obese, I'll say obese or heavily overweight as a younger kid, definitely took a toll on my mental health to this day still. I still see myself not as the person I want, not as that aspect of fitness and health.
Yeah, so
and
this just shows
body I
like
wanna see.
there's like being obese doesn't just affect your body, like your joints, your knees, but it affects you mentally. And we're just two examples, but like there's millions of people out there who have the same problem, and that's just one big reason why we need to make obesity more like of an importance and show people how like bad it is and how working out can help, because we both use working out as a tool to combat that.
The last main issue that arises from being obese and sedentary is the stress it puts on your joints, and especially your knees, and it really increases the chance of developing arthritis throughout your life, because for every pound that you put on, it adds 3 more pounds of pressure to your knees. And if you're trying to, like, if you don't move around too much and then you go to do and be active, that puts a lot of new and more weight on your knees. So if you are obese and or sedentary and trying to look to be more active, do not try to jump into running or doing very intense workouts, because you have put so much pressure on your knees over the years that they could easily be damaged, and like especially the cartilage around your knees. And this can lead to many health risks, might lead to surgery on your knees. So if you are trying to lose weight but have bad knees because you're obese, I would suggest going for walks or doing exercises like swimming that might not put a lot of pressure on your knees.